in Los Angeles, reports surfaced of ICE agents conducting a hit and run.
What can you help me with? Let's see. What can you help me with next? Ask for their badge number, their serial numbers, and your name. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Give me badge number. What's your name and badge number? Let me see what the fuck is. What's your badge number and name? Exactly. That's that. Don't worry. Let's go. It's my session.
They just crashed their car and they're leaving now. They don't want to give no badge number, no nothing.
Folks on the scene were puzzled and made their voices heard against the modern-day Gestapo. It's not the first time they've used their vehicle as a weapon.
Oh, hell no. This is, oh my God. You're not taking them. You're not taking people. Don't touch the people. Don't touch the people. Get out of the way. Okay, you know it. Go.
And yet, as we watch these abductions in real time, remember,
the United States is sending the National Guard and they're sending the Marines to California for a fake emergency immigration crisis. Meanwhile, in North St. Louis, ain't nobody sending here. So that tornado happened about a month ago, and this is what it looks like. It's still up. I mean, maybe there's some things that are happening. People got some tarps on their roofs. But look, if you look down these streets, maybe people have some porta potties. You know why they got porta potties? Because they got no water. You know, so they got to use fucking porta potties and have no place to go to the toilet. Look at these houses down here completely destroyed. This whole neighborhood is wiped out. And yet, we got resources to fight a fake immigration issue, and places like this are still devastated and receive no help whatsoever. This is complete bullshit.
they are using our tax dollars for stuff like the ICE raids. And
I just think it's amazing. We're going to have a fantastic June 14th parade, Flag Day. It's going to be an amazing day. We have tanks, we have planes, we have all sorts of things. And I think it's going to be great. We're going to celebrate our country for a change. You know, recently, as you know, with World War II, the victory of World War II, I called up France and they were celebrating the victory. Well, we helped them a lot, as you know.
Donald Trump's birthday, where even members of his party are opposing it.
Your thoughts on the parade that's going to take place? Some Democrats are saying it's a waste of money.
Yeah. Never been a big fan of goose-stepping soldiers in big tanks and missiles rolling down the street. So if you ask me, I wouldn't have done it. I'm not sure what the actual expense of it is, but I'm not really, you know, we were always different than, you know, the images you saw of the Soviet Union and North Korea. We were proud not to be that. And I'm not proposing that that's the image people want to project, but I'm worried about the image, that it isn't necessarily the best image to show.
Like Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky.
I think I'm the first senator in the history of the United States to be uninvited to the White House picnic. The White House is owned by the taxpayers. We all are members of it. Every Democrat will be invited. Every Republican will be invited, but I will be the only one disallowed to come on the grounds of the White House. I just find this incredibly petty. I mean, I have been, I think, nothing but polite to the president, I have been a intellectual opponent, a public policy opponent, and he's chosen now to uninvite me from the picnic and to say my grandson can't come to the picnic. I just the level of immaturity is beyond words. You know, I've been here long enough that if anybody has ever followed me, I've been a critic of Obama, I've been a critic of Biden, I've been a critic of the previous Trump, but always in I think, a reasonable fashion along policy. And so they've decided they want to declare war on my family and exclude us from the White House. And I just think it's incredibly petty, and I hope someone will ask them some questions about how they've decided to sink to this depth.
What was the explanation given to you?
No explanation. We're just not welcome. But you have to get a ticket, and we've always gotten tickets. I mean, I've been to 10 White House picnics. There's like Easter egg rolls, there's picnics. This is for Congress. And I think what's particularly galling about it is, I don't know if this came from the president on down, let's hope not, but if not, it's coming from his petty staffers who have been running a sort of a paid influencer campaign against me for 2 weeks on Twitter. If you look at my Twitter, it's just gobs and gobs of these people. We know they're being paid because the White House, someone has told us that the White House called them from the White House and offered them money to attack me online.
Still, the tanks are being rolled in for a fascist.
Over here. Huh? Anyone want to talk to me about what's going on over here? You're blocking you're blocking the parking lot over here. You gonna let me through? Fascists are out in full force. Let me through, please. This is a parking lot. Space. Yes, this is a public parking lot. Let me through.
Sure.
Let me through.
You are free to go.
Move that water bottle. That's not mine. That's yours, dude. Go get it.
You are free to go through. It's not my water bottle.
You fascist pigs. Get the out of here, you mother. You don't belong here. None of you belong here. Pieces of Get the out of my neighborhood. Ass pieces of fascists.
And we continue to fund it.
How long were you a service member for?
2 years. I was drafted.
You're drafted.
1969. Just got married.
So how do you feel about a draft dodger throwing himself a $45 million military birthday parade?
No, the guy is an absolute idiot.
No, I can't even tell you how angry that makes me feel.
I think it's a disgrace.
It's completely unnecessary.
Would you rather see that money put into the VA?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and also TRICARE treats bone spurs. So
Trump dodged Vietnam. He disrespected John McCain, who was a real, actual veteran who served his country honorably, and even afterwards. So the fact that he would take this and use it as some kind of military prop, like he's wanting to be a dictator, because that's what dictators do.
On that first video, we would later learn the ICE agents struck that car to apprehend an individual. The LAPD is investigating the crash. As per ABC7, assault with a deadly weapon involving federal agents who left the scene. Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin put out to the press that it was not a hit and run. Take that as you will. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.